Hello, Kay, and you're here demonstrating today at the Festival of Quilts.
That's right.
And you don't mind if this video goes up on our Facebook page, do you?
No, I
That's
don't.
excellent.
So
tell us all about what you're doing.
Okay, so these are second-hand silk ties.
Wow.
And I started collecting these probably about 12 years ago, and then you used to be able to get them mainly about $2, the same as any other tie. But as time's gone on, the price has gone up, and now these three over here I bought from Norwood the other day, and they're $8 or $9 each now, so they've gone up in price. Mind you, these are beautiful ties that look like they've never been used, and you know, they're sort of...
Oh, so you bought
really
them from the second-hand shop?
Yes.
Oh,
they're
wow.
Pristine.
Beautiful.
Absolutely pristine. Okay, but then I take them apart, and that's what I was doing with this one here, and you can see this is what's inside it, and I just get rid of that. So once I've taken it apart, and that means I've got to take all these bits off and the bit on the end, then I actually wash them, and I use baby shampoo to wash them, and then I put them in a rinse. And I've just been doing mine in buckets, I don't do it in the washing machine. And then I hang them up dripping wet, and then when they're almost dry, just still moist, I iron them, and that means you get most of the creases and everything out of them. Now, all ties are cut on the cross, so I actually put a piece of iron-on onto the back, and that is what I use. You have a look at that. It's very fine, and it's more like what you might use in a dress, and because I don't want anything that's too stiff, I just want to be able to stop it from puffing up and moving too much, and this stabilises it. It means you can cut out your shape wherever you want to. You don't have to do it on the straight of grain or anything like that. And then I put it over the papers, which I buy. There's the back.
And this is all hand sewn?
It's all hand sewn, and I tack mine on. Lots of people do glue them. I don't like to do that, because I'm too messy. I prefer to tack them, and I quite like tacking anyway. It's quite nice, and you know, sits there, makes you feel good. Yeah. So, well, it does for me anyway.
And what will this be? Will this be a quilt?
No, this isn't. It's the length it's going to be. It's actually going to be a bolster that goes on a bed up the top, and it's almost the width of a queen size bed, and you can buy a bolster this big. It's like a long pillow, not a round one.
I understand.
A long pillow, yes. And so that's going on the top of the bed. This, when I finish the actual quilt, this is the design for the quilt, and I've only got these two more to sew on.
Oh, there's going to be a quilt to match?
Well, it's not really matching,
no,
but it's silk, yes, and that's what I've been doing for a while as well, but that's not, you know, that'll take me a bit longer, and yeah, so there we are, and
that's
then
beautiful.
I have to think of something else to do with the silk ties.
Thanks very much, Kay.
That's all right.
What am I doing?
Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Kathy.
Nice to see you.
It's really nice to see you.
And you're doing a demonstration of Festival Quilts.
Scrappy Stars.
Scrappy Stars.
Scraps, don't we?
Tell us all about it.
Okay, so when I was here last year, we all made Scrappy Stars, and we used white backgrounds and all our binding scraps to make points. Today, I'm going to show you how to use... We haven't got a bag of these. You are sitting on a beautiful quilt, and you didn't even know. So, what we're going to do in this box here, every time I get fabric that's really nice and I haven't got enough of it, I cut it up and I put it into colours. Okay? Now, what I'm going to tell you, Scrappy Stars are really just 9 patches that got dressed to go out, aren't they? Is that not a 9 patch? Yeah. And who can make a 9 patch? Everybody. It's one of the first things we make. So here's what we're going to do. Let's get a 9 patch happening. And you can put it however you like, but that's a 9 patch really, isn't it? All in agreement that's a 9 patch?
No.
And then, yes there is, and we're going to put one that sort of looks a bit the same so that they all tie in a little bit, okay? And, you know, who hasn't got a stripy piece of fabric that will do that? Now, put that over there for the moment, and what we're going to do is take these 4 pieces out, because they're the ones that we're going to put our points on, okay? And I'm just going to slide that over there for the minute. Now,
Well, I'll leave you get on with this, Cindy,
Beautiful.
to help with these lovely ladies who are all going to go away and make wonky stars.
the good thing to remember is we're doing wonky scrappy.
Thank
So,
you.
Bye. It's good to have a reference.
Hello, Jill. Sorry to interrupt. Jill Christian is demonstrating Festival of Quilts today. Go ahead, Jill. I won't interrupt you again. Sorry.
That's all right. So I'll just find where I'm at. Perhaps I'll come to here. So the Pekingese stitch is based on a back stitch. So you do a back stitch around the shape or wherever you're wanting it. And then it's really just, the thread is wrapped around the back stitch. But because I'm just starting off a new thread, it will be a little bit different. So there we go, under the next one, and I'm using the tip of the needle because the point is sharp, so you can easily split your thread and go through the middle of your thread, which you don't want. You need your
That's
thread
really
to
clever.
remain separate. Tip of the needle, or you can use a tapestry needle, which is going to be, but I don't like changing needles all the time, so and
Thanks, Jill.